Why I am backing Obi against Tinubu and Atiku, Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo. The leader of the Yoruba socio-political group Afenifere, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, has again declared his support for the presidential candidate of the Labour Party for the 2023 elections, Peter Obi. Chief Adebanjo made his position known in an interview he granted Sunday Sun on the 2023 general election in Nigeria. He restated his support for Obi over the candidates of the APC and PDP Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar. Offering reasons for his decision, he told Sunday Sun, "I still stand firm on the position of Afenifere on power rotation. The Southwest has had its own share of power rotation. Power has been in the North. When former President Musa Yar'Adua died, it moved to the South-South. Former President Goodluck Jonathan from the South-South and left and Buhari came in. Now, if it is coming back to the South, is it the Southwest that is supposed to come in? Are we the only region in the South? What is the equity there? Is the Southeast not in the South? Those who accept Naira and dollar from him, meaning Tinubu, can say what they like, but they should attack me on the basis of justice and equity." On why he prefers Obi to the candidate of the All Progressives Grant Alliance, which has a strong root in the Southeast region, Adebanjo told Sunday Sun, "That is a question of choice. In fact, I don't even know that APGA is putting up a candidate. Even if at all I'm going to consider other candidates, I will still consider Obi. I have a right to choose a candidate. Those I won't consider are the candidates from the Southwest and that of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. It is a matter of principle." Asked if he foresees Obi defeating Abubakar and Tinubu, the elder statesman told Sunday Sun, "I am talking of politics of principle. I know that Peter has not got the dollar of Tinubu, neither has he got the dollar of Atiku. All I am saying is that he's better than the two candidates. And I am not talking of the baggage Tinubu or Atiku may be carrying now. I am talking of the principle of fairness and justice. The moment you deviate from the politics of principle in this country, you won't get anywhere." Well, I don't even think we've been on the politics of principle, to be honest. I don't think it's ever existed in our politics, let alone applying it, to be honest. Well, he's just given his opinion, and he doesn't think that, simply put, he just doesn't think APC or PDP should be there on the grounds of equity and fairness and the politics of principle. But at the end of the day, really, he is right. You can't really argue it. So yeah, if he comes back to the South, then South where? Southeast, South, Southwest. Is the Southeast not part of the South, as he questions? And of course they are. But, obviously he can't necessarily give. And you see, that's the thing, because with a lot of people, you don't want to say, "Oh, this person would win," and they end up not winning. But the fact is, they ask if he actually has if he believes Peter would actually win. And, he says, and he can't lie, Peter Obi doesn't have the dollar of Atiku or Tinubu. So on that ground, what he's trying to say, what he means, let me translate, is Peter Obi may not necessarily have the monetary capacity to manipulate results to his favor. That's really what it means, because whether you have the dollar or not should not really matter. But in this country, of course it does. So, of course, the support that Peter Obi will try to gain and, try to gather will be that of just, the people, of course, the youth, and obviously them backing him and funding the campaign. But really, we also cannot undermine and underestimate the work. At the end of the day, whether they call it legit or not, we cannot deny that over the years, because I guess lack of choice and, just having two parties only, lack of choice or scarcity of choice or candidates, Nigerians, that's what they know. And these parties have worked very hard in all these years, 23 years, 24 years, to be able to, work for the state. So, for example, how you have a state and you can proudly say or confidently say, this is an APC state, this is a PDP state. So what states have these political parties taken over, and they are confident to say, they are confident to say that, listen, this is our state. No, even in elections, and, having elections repetitively, or, which states generate their numbers. So they have those states that do generate their numbers, and really Labour Party is just starting up, and I guess that's what gives them confidence to say, this is a party. Do they have a structure? But the youth are the structure, really, to be honest. But in regards to the work that you put to gain your region and your territory, that's the word. Labour Party would have to do a lot more work. And of course, when it comes to other positions in the House of Assembly, members, like these people are the filtering system, I guess, when it comes to decisions being made and all that. So, we also cannot leave that out. Yes, the number one seat and number one, candidacy or number one citizen, that seat obviously is open and does have a lot of power. But really, what are we closer to? What power can we say the average Nigerian citizen can have access to, what would be listened to? Is definitely not at the presidential level. It is the people that, I guess, when you work up, the House of the Senators, the House of Representatives, these individuals, these members, it is these that you can say, okay, fine, these are really the middlemen, to be honest. You can't, not everyone will have a personal relationship, or, you can't compare the impact a local government chairman will have to what the president will have. You know what I mean? But of course, local government chairmen, I don't know what they're known for, but they're definitely not known for making change. They're known for, having their pockets full. But, that is literally conversations that we need to have. So, in this case, Chief Ayo Adebanjo has just said, what? In simple terms, he does not believe APC or PDP or those candidates, it is fair for them to be in office. And he's also being realistic with the fact that, these individuals do have the dollar. So when they ask him, do you think Peter Obi can win? What he's really trying to say is, do not also underestimate Tinubu and Atiku, because they may not be the favorite, but they have been in the industry. They know how to play the game. Both very much are desperate. So we can definitely say that motivations are really, really becoming a driving force. And really, like, you just can't underestimate them. Yes, the youth, would obviously have their favorite, and of course, being the majority, and as they say, it's a game of numbers. It really, if the youth really decide, listen, of course, things can change. But with these elections and, the voting population and, of course, the numbers and participation-wise, like, this election is going to be the best, to be honest. Well, in terms of engagement of Nigerians, 1,000%. But what I think about is in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.